One shard! Oh my gosh! If y'all want me to be good at PvP, then convince the devs to make an arena, and then I'll actually practice. Let me go to the store. I'm gonna show you guys the best way to get shards. Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you the best way to get shards, and this will be very different. And before when it was just the open beta test, I showed you guys how to get shards, and it was really my main go-to is to do audits, because that's, you know, that's where you're gonna find a lot of, you're gonna get wealthy in the game anyways, and so that's why I'd recommend it the most. But in this, they changed it. They changed everything. They made it to where the only way to get shards is to go to PvP zone. So we are in the red, the zone, the Forest of Shadows, solo didn't work, so we're gonna go in with friends, and this is where you can get in trouble real fast, because you could find a bunch of people who want to kill you, and if you're not with the team, then they shouldn't really have that much trouble killing you. But this is that's why I'm doing this on the pay to win account, because that's fine. We'll just buy more. It's like a giveaway. We do stupid things on this account. Now, if I were doing this not to show you guys, I would get on, you know, my other account, and I would. Right now I'm taking this wood giant over here. Someone else might have already done this, so you do have to be careful. But I'm gonna lure the giant away, and then I'm gonna go down in there. So someone might have already done that, and so there might be someone down here. Nope, no one did that. So now we're gonna open all of the chests. All of the chests of this zone and of this tomb have a chance of giving us shards. And so that is the first place to keep in mind where you're looking for shards. Joseph, if you're coming down here, just make sure to that you scare that giant so that he can guard the entrance for us.
Yeah, I was gonna go for the chests anyway, just to check them.
Smart. Let me know if you see. Oh, I should have known that. Okay. So, and while we're here, we're gonna get some ghost flowers, because we definitely, I feel like you're always in need of a ghost flower, right? So this, I'm not gonna go to the Desperate Foothills. That's the red rock zone. I am gonna open all of this though, to show you guys as many chests as possible. We're gonna get the best inclination of what, you know, how many chests do we really have to open to get how many shards. So far we have found no shards.
Nothing got up so far.
And at the end of the tomb, when we fight the boss, that's going to give us the best chance of getting kind of like a more guaranteed shard. But yeah, it's and usually there's quite a bit of shards, so it's kind of, I actually like that they did it that way, because it creates a I don't know, it creates a good feel. It makes it, I like that the devs are starting to think more about PvP. Honestly, I feel like that's good. That's something we've been wanting. I'm a little disappointed on the side of, you know, if they want to promote PvP, why in the world have they been waiting or on the arena? Like, that's what we've been asking for. Why are they still waiting for that? That should not be. That just feels like it should be a thing. Like, it's something that they're gonna have soon. We've been all wanting it. It creates lasting fun, so that we're not as anxious for updates. I've been real frustrated, especially lately where I've been playing less and less, and so I've been getting more and more comments about how I'm bad at PvP, and I'm like, well, if y'all want me to be good at PvP, then convince the devs to make an arena, and then I'll actually practice and get good at it.
Good news and bad news.
All right.
Good news is that there's a player in the zone with us.
Okay.
Bad news is that he knows where at least I spawn.
He killed you?
I guess. No, I got managed to get out, but he's probably going to be camping me now.
Okay.
I don't know if he's cleared the wood giant.
Can you use your shield to? Can you use your shield?
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
All right. Well, I will set up some traps so that I'll be able to beat him when he gets in here.
Oh, it's a bot anyway, because I thought.
Wait, it's a bot?
Yeah, I thought it's acting like a player, because I thought initially it was a player, but oh well.
You killed him?
Yeah, I managed to kill him.
Dang it.
Yeah, I just thought he was a player, that's all.
Okay, come over here. I came out and now I regret it. Alright, come here. Go get in the tomb.
This is a bot zone anyway.
Yeah. Go, 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 go. Alright, well now I have traps in a bot zone. But, oh well. So I've not found any shards yet. I know they're in here. But maybe we'll get it to the boss at the end. Man, no shards in this entire tomb. You know, that's interesting. I feel like I know that the boss has them, and so they might have taken them out of the chest of tombs, but I'm pretty sure they said that the chests were good. Alright guys, here we go. 1 shard! Oh my gosh. This game is broken. You can get up to like 8 shards. In fact, I've heard one guy. Okay, so I hear a lot of stuff, right? And so I've heard a lot of stuff. So keep that in mind. But let's go over here. I have heard that you can get over 10 shards from a boss. And I don't know if I believe it. So, Joseph, you already opened all these chests up here?
Yeah, nothing up top.
What about these 2 chests next to each other?
Yeah, nothing in there.
Alright. Wow. Alright, guys, we got 1 shard. This is brutal, but this is the way. This is the way to get shards, you know, here and here in the chest and in the zones, and then in the tombs, and mainly the boss, but also unless they changed it very recently, you should be able to get them in the chest of the tombs, and then the yellow zones as well. Okay, so let's go to, but then there's 2 more places that you can get it. And I just missed the window on both of them. Okay, so these zones, and so let me read the message from the devs again. Let me double check it. But chests in northern zones, including the ice abode, but there is a chance to get shards extremely small as well as their number. Okay, so so even the ice abode has a chance of giving shards, and I have a feeling the Northern Valley has a chance of giving shards, but because they're not PvP zones, this chance is extremely small. which makes me think that the reason why the devs are doing this is they're trying to promote more PvP in the game, which this frustrates me because if they wanted to promote more PvP in the game, then why did we just find a bot zone? Like, you could minimize how often we find bot zones. That would be helpful for finding more PvP. And then my guess is Helheim Rift also has it, but the message from the devs did not say anything about Helheim Rifts, so I'm a little more skeptical. So we're gonna go to Giant's Forest. A lot of people are gonna be hanging out in Giant's Forest nowadays because it's not only where you can get shards, but it is where you get the most quests. So hopefully we won't find a bot zone, but we'll see. All right. So no one's here yet. I don't know. I am really, this update, this whole season is throwing me off. Because up until this point, I thought the devs had given up on PvP. They said, no, PvP's not our thing. We're just going to be a co-op survival type game with a lot of really good co-op challenges. And I was like, not my favorite, but I can respect that it's your game and that's the direction you want to go. But this update, they're trying to promote their PvP locations. And I'm like, if you want to promote PvP, the community has made it abundantly clear what we would love to see in that area. And it would be annoying. Yeah, it's just annoying that...
Do you have Fire Mage?
Yeah, why?
Just chest on me for needing the Ray for Fire.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that would be good to check that. So, yeah, I can come and get that. Let me do that. Should I do that now, or should I wait until I clear this zone? This is not a big tomb. And you're dead, and there's no shards in this one. Man, this is pretty brutal, guys. So I have the stuff to do the Tomb of Ash. The Tomb of Ash, I have a feeling, has a lot of shards because it's such a PvP related event, and I love that. If they actually made the Tomb of Ash like worth doing because it's such a rich area of doing shards, then fantastic. And they did mention the Tomb of Ash in the notes, which is why I'm feeling like... Did you find anything?
Nothing yet.
Alright, well,
We do have what... Does this room up here have a chest?
Yeah, it does.
In here?
Yeah. So you looted all the other chests?
Yeah.
Alright.
One more chest up top that needs Fire Mage.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's another bot zone, so...
This is a bot zone?
Yeah, two
Oh my
bots
gosh.
I killed. Come in.
Alright, what am I doing here? Wave of fire. Alright, let's see if this special chest has a shard. No shards. Wow. Well, guys, this stinks, and I've got to go to a really fun work day. I'm throwing a big... it's kind of like a day of appreciation for my staff on my job, and just appreciating them. But I mean, these guys are amazing. They're a lot of them are my closest friends, and so it's kind of like I get to throw it on the company's dollar to celebrate them, because that's, you know, what a good boss does. But on the other hand, I get to pay to celebrate and enjoy my friends. So it's a pretty sweet deal. And we're going to go to a place called Topgolf. And it's pretty amazing. So We're gonna go. It's kind of a fancy place, which a lot of my friends like. We try not to spend a lot of money outside of what's important. I know some of you guys who see the Pay to Win series. Again, I've told you guys many times, I don't spend my own money. I find sponsors, and I found a really amazing sponsor for Frostborn, which might be drying up. We'll see. But I'm still, we'll still find ways to have fun. So, yeah. So that's it. So the big thing is if you find the Tomb of Ash, guys, and I'm going to be looking for the Tomb of Ash on all my accounts. The best place to find it is I would say the best place to find it is the Forest of Shadows, because so many people go to the Forest. More people go to the Forest of Shadows than they do Desperate Foothills, and so it makes more zones reset, and then the Tomb of Ash holds the zone a little bit longer. So if you're finding not bot zones like we are, but you're finding real zones, you're gonna end up running into more players, but those players are gonna often lock the Tomb of Ash. If you see the Tomb of Ash and you don't have the keys, since the Tomb of Ash is such the best place to get shards, probably the best place to get shards. I haven't quite confirmed this, but based on what the devs are saying, I'm pretty sure that it's probably the best place to get shards. And if that is true, then a lot of people are going to start doing it. Lots of people have the rings to be able to do it. So go in there, especially if you have a good team, go in there and check to see, like, did someone else already open it? Because if someone else already opened the Tomb of Ash, then you can just go in with your family. Now, they're going to be in there, and they're not going to want to give you their shards, and shards are personal. So if you go in and they've already pretty much cleared the whole thing, then, it's too late. But if you go in and it's like, no, like, it's clear, then you're in the clear. So go in and, or like they haven't cleared it yet and you've killed them, then be prepared. They're probably going to come back and try to kill you. But all of those chests, you open them, you click that take all button, and then that shard is yours. No one can take it from you. They might defend your dead body and try to make it disappear, which takes 10 minutes, but they can't claim it themselves. And so if you are opening, you see a shard and there is an enemy nearby, click that take all button, grab it as quickly as you can so that you can claim it, and then you can come back and get it later. But shards are extremely valuable in the game right now, except if you're pay to win, you can just buy them. Okay, the easiest way to get shards, if you're pay to win, just buy them. It's so easy. But the northern zones are going to be really good. Let me see if I can't. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go over to the red northern zone. Check it out. It's going to be open in 1 minute. I may go ahead and enter a little bit earlier. See if I can't open some of the chests before people get in there. So I just used an ale. I've got the ale that I need. Let's enter in. It's going to be a little bit brutal. I'm going to use my shield to get over here. And we're going to kill this guy. And this guy. And this guy. Okay. So I want to open that chest. I've got my 5 fire stacks. Killed that guy. I'm going to go refresh my fire. Now we're going to run over here and open this chest. See if we can't find any shards. No shards there. Alright. Alright. Zone is no longer reset, which definitely means more PvP can come. And so we're just going to try to open all this before the people start showing up and competing over these. Man, no shards there either. This has been brutal.
to find shards is god awful.
They're easy to buy. They're very easy to buy, and there's not really a limit. You can buy as many as you want. So getting that big advantage, getting lots of okay, so no shards there either. We got some varnish, but no shards. This is dumb. This is frustrating. I'm doing exactly. Oh, I almost. All right. There we go. No longer slowed. Okay. Well, guys, this is brutal. I think I'm gonna rename this episode "The Best Way to Get Shards." Buy them. I need to see the Tomb of Ash before I can truly say, devs, why do this? I know. Here's the thing. Okay, yeah. Let me go to the store. I'm gonna show you guys the best way to get shards. Oh yeah, the free shards is good. 5 shards. I just got 5 times as many shards by clicking that free shard button, which you can do every day, than I did by doing 2 red zones and a yellow zone, all the way through, and tombs. Okay. But if you spend 140 coin on this right here, you can get 10 bonus shards like that, and you can get 20 shards because each one of these bags is worth 10 shards. So you get 30 shards for 140 coins, and then that escalates. You can see here where I did the assassin, ran out of coins actually, which is crazy. But I could do 3,500 for 50 bags. So that's 500 shards plus 300 shards. So 800 shards. That is like 40 coins per shard. No. 4 coins per shard. 4 coins per shard. Whereas this is a little over 4 coins per shard. It's not really that much of a discount, honestly. And so they're easy to buy. That's where you get shards right now. I'll check the Tomb of Ash. If any of you guys get footage of the Tomb of Ash, just show me the footage. Let me know how many shards you get in the Tomb of Ash. If they added a ton of shards in the Tomb of Ash, it would have to be a lot. The Tomb of Ash is hard to get. It's hard to get. But if they added you get 1 to 8 shards per chest in the Tomb of Ash, something like amazing. Oh my gosh. Then I would change my tune completely. I'd be like, this is a great update. Because if they did that, then it would be like, Tomb of Ash is the best place to get. It is the place to get shards. You can get a ton of them. You just have to really, go as a team. That would give the Tomb of Ash a purpose. And the Tomb of Ash is one of my favorite things in the game because you're not only doing PvP, but you're doing it with obstacles, and you can set traps on each other. You can make the fireballs hit the other team. It's fantastic. The Tomb of Ash is maybe my favorite part of Frostborn, but no one ever goes because it's not worth it. So if they put, you can get 50 shards, which the devs might be like, 50 shards? Why are you saying such crazy numbers? Look how much I can buy. These are crazy numbers. Just 50 shards is 5 runes. That's not crazy. In fact, I'm convincing myself the other way. You put 200 shards in the Tomb of Ash. It's just dumb. I'm like, 200 shards is great, but it's still, this is 800 shards. Now, that is a lot of money, so I get it. But, this is 40 shards. I don't know. I just think make the Tomb of Ash something that we're fighting over. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. I would actually probably start getting back into PvP. I'd have to get a team together. Oh, but to be able to do the Tomb of Ash and really compete over shards would be fantastic. So I'm going to look into that, but I doubt it. Honestly, I, I hate to say this, guys, but I've lost a lot of faith in Frostborn's commitment to the free-to-play player. But I hope I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, wow, I will make like 8 videos sharing that I had given up faith and that I shouldn't have. But basically where I'm at right now is I have a feeling the Tomb of Ash does not have that many shards, and therefore you can go grinding really hard to find just a few shards, or you can go and buy a crazy amount of shards. And now I will say this, for Kefir, not Frostborn. Actually, I feel like Frostborn has done better about not doing this kind of crap. I hate this stuff. I hate it. Oh, it gets me frustrated. But but wow, I got so distracted by my own frustration about this. But all that to say, there's 10 shards. Where are the shards? Look at that. 100 shards right there. It's all purchased. Okay, that's not grinded for. Okay, get those shards. Boom, got my 20 shards. Now I can go to Igor and be like, hey, give me a crazy amount of season points and give me buy bags, and not a crazy amount. It's not a ton, but it is enough to where it's annoying. I'm just frustrated that it's so ridiculously easy, so much easier to get shards in the pay to win thing. And maybe I got unlucky here, but you know, oh, that's so frustrating. I am really frustrated for you guys. Here we go. 50 season points. That's not bad. It's not like it breaks the season, but it does in 14 hours. Okay. It doesn't break the season. The truth is they did a good job with the season. You know what? I go back and forth. This is what goes on in my mind, just to let you guys know. I go back and forth because the season, you know, getting the upper advantage, they just added level 4 classes. So if you want to play a game that is like a League of Legends or something where you can be free to play and maybe you won't have all the classes, but you'll be able to play competitively because you could get really good at certain class and then play competitively. That is not how this game is. Okay, once they added level 4 classes, maybe eventually you could get there. You could get that level 4 class. You could have that advantage, but you probably weren't able to get it yet. You know, maybe you had a bunch of stuff in your base. You're already level 30, possibly. No, that is true. Some free-to-play players are able to do that. Most of you that have level 4 classes, like 98% of you, spend money, which is great. It's good to support the devs. But now the runes just make it even worse. So this game is not, and so you got to go watch my tips and tricks video for this game. Some of my other videos, I've show you how to play this game as a survival game, not as a PvP game, and that's the way to play this game right now. It is not. It is a pay for that advantage, and I hate it. They'll probably change it later, but then they'll add something new, and they're always, if they do what they did with Last Day on Earth, they're always gonna find some way to give the paying person an advantage. They won't even let the free-to-play players have a moment to enjoy equality, and I think that's why Frostborn. I don't think Frostborn is going to take off unless they get out of that mindset, because it's an amazing game. It's the best. It's the best game of its type, and I'm just sad that I just feel like they could do better. And I think they got discouraged when they did the mounts update, and they're like, oh, people are going to complain about whatever, which is not true. We don't complain about whatever. The mounts update was crap. And they just need to admit that they were wrong. Sorry, I need to get off. I'm starting to get toxic. Anyways, the best way to get shards is to pay for them. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.